Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? I hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday. It's a brand new day, brand new week. Yeah. So, with it being a fresh new week, guys, look, let me just say this. I'm being super serious, guys. I wasn't gonna talk about Lord Jamar. I wasn't for a while. I was gonna wait until June 5th when my video gets put back up, and I was gonna, but some stuff happened. Lord Jamar, he decided to, no, some of you all don't believe me. I promise you, I had another video planned. Actually, like 30 minutes after this video, I'm gonna go ahead and put the other video that I had up. So you guys know, I was not going to, but this just happened maybe like an hour ago. Lord Jamar, he responds to the hate, and he doubles down on his words. But, so, just in case you all missed it, I wanted us, y'all know how us here at Evolve, I wanted us to take some time to listen to his response, and he wanted to explain himself a little bit more about what he was trying to say about Eminem. Now, in this interview, he is going to say, look, I don't hate Eminem. I think he's really good. But anyway, before I just tell it, let's get right into this. Okay, so he responded on his podcast, which he called the Godcast. Now, the first thing you're going to see in this clip is just the intro to his Godcast.
Peace! Today is Monday, May 27th, Memorial Day, the first day of summer. Making today's math.
Wisdom God, all being born to born.
That's right. Use your wise words and manifest yourself as God and make that born, bring that into existence, into this universe. Peace.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything on that. There's a lot I could unpack there, but I'm not going to say anything. Let's get to why we're here. Now he starts off, I gotta say, guys, this is evidence that, well, he was super happy. He starts off the podcast by he's super tickled, he's laughing, and he's like, hey, I went viral. I went viral. So he's celebrating his viral ship.
I'm digging.
What's good, y'all?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm just over here sipping my green juice.
Okay.
How you doing? You got the SARS mask
Yeah,
thing going on?
I got my SARS mask on. You know why? Because since we've been gone on hiatus, the God's gone viral. Let's clap it up.
Yeah. It's weird. That's weird. He's the Lord, and now he's the God. The God's gone viral. Moving on, though.
The God's gone viral. Now, don't get too close. I'm going to pull my mask down. Don't get too close. I don't want you to get infected with the virus. With the viral virus, the internet virus. It's not good.
I don't want none of your smoke.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit over here and sip my
internet virus,
juice.
boy, will have boo-boo calling you names and all kind of shit, boy. Ugh. But anyway, before we continue,
just to see, he's got the props, he's got the laughs, the giggles. It's super cringy right now, but it gets good. But he's super tickled, he's super happy about going viral because he was talking about Eminem and it finally went viral. After all the times he's been trying, and now it has worked, and now it's celebration time. Okay, so let's get past all that. Let's go to the next clip, man.
also, if you would like to advertise on the show, especially black businesses, okay? Black independent businesses. If you would like to put your product in front of a demographic that you feel watches this show, and you know, we have quite a few eyes on us, hit us up at
Okay, yeah, I forgot about this clip. So what you just seen there is you know, well, he's promoting, you know, if you want to get on the Godcast, I mean, but there is one thing I do want to point out. As you can see, he did make an emphasis on, especially the black people. If you want to advertise on my channel, the black people, especially them, he's just emphasizing. I just want to point that out. But let's go on to the meat. I'm trying to get to it. All right.
So, all right, let's get the dumb shit out the way, and then we can get into some shit that I know you want to really expound more about. So while we were away, as I've been doing for quite some time now, I've been sticking the screws to white privilege, and especially white privilege in hip hop, and the symbol for that white privilege, for me anyway, is Eminem. And so everybody knows I've been going at this guy for quite some time. For a few years, matter of fact. And it's nothing new that I've said about this guy. To refresh, real quick, I say that he can rap at a high level, but he's not the GOAT. He can never be the GOAT because...
Okay, so before he gives his reasons on why Eminem is not the GOAT, I want to say that yes, the GOAT to me may be different from the GOAT to you, or the GOAT to another person, or another race, or whoever. We all have our different perspectives on, what relates and what's best, or our music and what we think is great of all times. Yeah, we have, numbers and record sales and everything, but at the end of the day, we know our favorite song, our favorite artist. Yes, I agree with that. To Lord Jamar, I agree with the point. I would agree and be okay with the fact that he says that Eminem is not the GOAT. The only problem is that he's trying to be that spokesperson for everyone. He's trying to be, it's the reasoning behind why he's not the GOAT. He's not saying it from, I believe he's not the GOAT. He's saying it, he's not the GOAT. And this is why. He's not personalizing it. It's a broad, hey, I'm the spokesperson. He ain't our GOAT. He ain't our king. No, it's the reasoning. Now, let's listen to his reasoning on why Eminem, and you guys.
Because, in my opinion, black people don't fuck with him like that. Been saying this for years now. We've said it on this show. I've said it on Vlad. People have commented before. Royce the 5'9" said something about it. Eminem finally made a verse talking about, leave me alone, Lord Jamar.
Okay, well, that's far from what Eminem said on that verse, in Kamikaze. Trust me, he did not say, leave me alone, Lord Jamar. He said on the contrary. But I want to get back, but that besides the point. I get it. It's this Godcast. He's got to cap it up. We all do. But here's the thing. If we getting back to the reason, the reasoning is because the reasoning Eminem to him is not the GOAT is because, the black people don't mess with it, is because, and that's what he's been saying. And that has been my main issue with everything that he said, is because he's that spokesperson. And plus, logically, it don't make sense anyway. You're not the GOAT because black people don't listen to it. That doesn't make no sense. That's no way to measure GOATness. I mean, seriously, there's no way to measure anything. With regards to, GOATness. But let's move on to the next clip. Well, actually, in this next clip, now he gets on 50 Cent. He talks about, hey, I expect, he talked about the post that 50 Cent made on, his Instagram, where he posted up a picture of him, and called them a clout chaser and called them Jerome. And he was like he doubles down on that, and he's like, 50 only did that because, he thinks that Eminem saved his life. And I want you to listen to the wording that he used. I don't think he thinks, but he used a wording where he suggests that, well, that's what he believes. But actually, if you think about it, it wasn't that white boy that saved his life. But listen to his wording. And it's very demoralizing. Once again, still shots at Eminem but it's very demoralizing in trying to degrade just the impact that Eminem have had, over a course of a decade, even with people like, 50 Cent. So let's listen to this.
And all this fucking, shit. And so now finally, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, Boo Boo, is gonna post a picture of me. I don't want to call me a clout chaser, and a bum, and he thought I was dead, and all of this negative shit that, quite frankly, I would expect. You know, the same way I expected Royce to defend Eminem, I would expect 50 Cent to defend the person that I guess changed his life, or as he sees it.
You see that? He said, or as he sees it. But I know different, because I speak for the black people. I'm the black person voice. I know, look, he may see it, but look, if he talks to me, rap at me, Eminem didn't do that. You could have did that by yourself, 50. You black. Like, or as he sees it. Like, what else could he have meant? I mean, there's no reason for him to throw it. So the fact that he threw that in there, it means that he don't believe that Eminem saved his life or helped him or whatnot. When 50 have said even himself on the contrary. Let's move on.
The post has been taken down, so that's something that lived on the internet for a second. But I just kind of wonder why now. Kind of when I saw it, like, did you not hear, all the other times?
You might have missed it.
Now, it was interesting because while it was up, when you look at the comments, usually you would think that, like, if this is a big celebrities page and everybody on the page should be in agreement with him. But it seemed like a lot of people were like, nah, 50, like, what'd he say wrong? Like, what the problem is? Like, why are you going at the God like this? Like.
Hey, so down here he talks about, and even actually on that picture, if you look at 50 Cent's comments, everybody agreed with me. But, we took that down right now. That post, Instagram, is taken down. Lord Jamar knows a lot about takedowns this week. I experienced quite a few takedowns myself. Thank you, sir. But anyway, I guess what I can say on that is that I didn't read the comments, and I don't know how true that is. I mean, he can say anything because the post is not up, but I do have a hard time believing 50 Cent fans who are Eminem fans, and all of his comments on his Instagram, all his comments, the majority would be praising Lord Jamar, in that post. I have a hard time. Maybe. He didn't shoot no screenshots. The post is taken down, so neither one of us, not him or me, can verify it. So, but we're gonna have some professional commenters that can verify everything, and they're gonna tell me, they just know. They just know. Let's move on to the next clip.
Because I still stand by every fucking word I say. Ain't nothing gonna make me fucking change what I've been saying. Real motherfuckers don't listen to fucking Eminem. Yes, he can rap technically. Oh, he raps at a very high level, technically. But content-wise to me, voice-wise to me, in those categories, excluding his rhyme shit, he's whack to me. But that's subjective. Not everybody feels that way. But I'm telling you, the type of motherfuckers I be around, live niggas, and I'm gonna keep stressing this, live niggas, not corny niggas. Normally, we don't listen to Eminem. Are there some abnormal? There's always an abnormal, there's always an exception to every rule. So I'm sure there might be some live nigga out there that, oh no, I listen to Eminem all day, every day. But that's abnormal.
And that's just the thing. He said there can be some exception. I can hear him right now. Evolve, you a corny nigga. You one of those corny niggas I was talking about. But here's the thing I want to hit on. He said, see, there may be some exceptions. You know, the few corny niggas, the few black people, you know, that may listen to him. There may be exceptions of few people that really put him as, you know, the GOAT. Just a few exceptions. But you know, when you say exceptions, that is usually, you know, one or two. That is the minimum. But in this case, on this subject, Eminem is not the exception. Black people and the people that listen to him and call him these things, that is not generalized as the exception. It is the majority. Because of all this, everything, I mean, the exceptions is you. You're the exceptions. You're on the exception side. I mean, the majority, listeners, you know, feel Eminem. The majority, there are a lot. So you are actually in the exception. Okay, so next clip, he doubles down on white privilege. Okay, so then he doubles down on white privilege and why Eminem has white privilege, and he gives an example, and here we go.
And they'll say that he sold more. Okay? We're going to get off this in a second. My whole thing, though, about this, right? Again, let me just stress, it's not that I have anything personal against Eminem. He just represents, to me, white privilege. White privilege. The fact that there's plenty of black rappers that, to me, rhyme just as good as him, if not better, and they're not even mentioned as being any kind of GOAT or anything like that, goes to show exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Me personally, I wouldn't see it as white privilege. I would see it as skill privilege. I mean, you know, if you've got skill and talent, you're gonna have you're gonna be privileged. I mean, that's just it. Whether you're white or black, or, I mean, if you got skill or talent, and that don't just goes for music, that goes for anything in life. It's not white privilege or race privilege like this dialogue that not just Lord Jamar, but so many people try to push, but it is a skill privilege with regards to talent and industry, with regards to, entertainment, music, just take basketball and sports. Those that got skill, they've got privilege. They got privilege on contracts, more money, more playtime. If you've got skill, and know your knowledge in school, then, you know, there's certain privilege that you get, whether it's passing or from the teacher. In any area, in any form of life, if you have a talent and a skill, it's skills that really produce certain privileges in this regard. So next he starts to, next we've got exclusive behind the scenes before the show. It looks like, the host, his co-host, she didn't want to spend the podcast talking about him. She's like, why we gotta always talk about him? But here we get to see Lord Jamar.
You're not talking about a bunch of other rappers that rap way fresher than him and putting them before him.
But you're not talking about them. You're talking about Eminem.
Because they're not talking about those black people being the king.
So why don't
white privilege.
Talk about them? Why do we keep using our platform to shit on Eminem? Why can't we use our platform?
Anyway, there there, guys, I am going to end it here, man. I'm going to end it here. I will put the link to Mr. Godcast. He doesn't know if he wants... never mind, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to put the link, so if you want to finish watching, there is still about 10 more minutes of this interview. But I just wanted to hit on just a few things for you guys. Let him know that he's been responding to his haters and all that other good stuff. Guys, if you are new to the channel, listen, be sure to subscribe. We always have super awesome, we have some great fun time, good content here. I will see you all in the next video. Honestly, the next video will probably be out in like an hour, 45 minutes. Because I already had it ready. I wasn't gonna do this one. Okay? But other than that, I'll see you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. I want to see your comments. I want to see what you think. I want to hear your recommendations. As always, KIP, keep it positive. It's going to be all right. I promise you. You ain't got to worry about a thing. I promise you. In due time, your day will come.